Hi friends, today we're going to be covering about the different brushes in Photoshop. We'll also see how the different brushes affect the way we use them in Photoshop. So let's get started. Alright, so there are many different types of brushes in Photoshop. Let me just go to the brush tool by pressing B. So here we have, what's this brush? We'll come back to that in a bit, don't worry. So here we have a soft round brush. Then there's also the hard round brush. And then the pressure size. We'll just scroll down. Pressure size brushes like soft round pressure size, which depend on how hard you press. Note to mention, these ones only work with if you're using a pressure sensitive tablet. So like if you don't have them, you can't do this with a mouse. Can't do it with a mouse. So that's something about this pressure sensitive brushes. Now there are also different special types of brushes apart from the soft round pressure opacity and such. There's a pencil. That's basically a pencil tool. I'll just write my name. But that's all that has. That's a bit different from the others. Then there's also different types like wet media brushes, wet blend. Let's try red. For some reason it's not working. Anyway, there's also splatter brushes. Oh no. That's just okay. I need to get rid of that quickly. And if you look carefully at the brush, you can see that every time the brush type changes, the brush tip, this icon over here, it changes shape. That's to help us understand what the brush looks like. Same if we go over to this one, the brush changes shape. Let me just see if is this pressure size. I think this is pressure opacity fill. Anyway, you get the idea. And just with a soft, like with the soft round brush, and the soft round brush does that as well. Even though any brush does, gives us a preview. Any brush does that. Just get a soft round brush. Just size that down. But if we press caps lock, we get this brush. What's this for? We get crosshairs. Why is there a crosshair? Why is there a crosshair, you might ask? We can't see the thickness of the brush. Let me just alt right click. We can get a preview, but we can't see when we're drawing. So what's this? What is this tool used for? Well, you see, it's not really, for the soft round brush for like mouse users. This for mouse users, this doesn't really matter much. This is just to use. This one is for anybody. You don't need to have a graphics tablet to use that. This is just a normal brush tool. But what you might need the crosshair for is for when you're like writing. Let me just get a pressure sensitive brush. Soft round pressure size. Let's just and when you're using a pressure sensitive brush like this, this big circle, it represents the largest maximum size. You can't get any bigger than that, even if I press really hard. But let's just write something like train. But let me just reduce the brush size. I just realized I'm using a pressure sensitive. See, it's not really hard. It's not really easy. Let me just get a hard round brush for writing. Here. See, I missed it. I missed it again. Let's try. Very complex word. Oops. Got on microphone. See, I missed right there. See, it's really hard to do this because we have to calculate exactly where the center of the crosshair, center of the circle is. That way, we can determine. Let me just write my name. Oops. We need to we have to determine where the center is. And just brush sides down. And it's even harder with smaller brushes. See, over there I missed. That's my name if you needed it. So, but if we use the crosshair, you can see that we know exactly where the center of the circle is, and this makes writing easier. Like, let's just write computer. See, I'm not missing at all. I haven't missed a single gap. Write my name. See, that's just, yeah. You're likely to make less mistakes if you use a crosshair, and really this is useful mostly to people who have a tablet, obviously pressure sensitive one at that. But this has many benefits. We can use this for drawing. I'm not a master at drawing. I'll try. If you want, I'll try. Let's just try drawing a cloud. Montage. Time lapse starts. That's me. Anyway, that was a quick montage of drawing. You don't really see people drawing in red. I just forgot to change it. It doesn't matter. But you see, it's really helpful with drawing. Let's try doing it without. Let's try doing the exact same thing without the crosshair. Do you see the difference in class? Like, see if we can go back. Oh come on, can't go back, but you see the difference in class, right? The crosshair one was much better. Even with this brush size, we can do a better. We can do a much better scene. I mean, I'm not very good at drawing, so yeah. This is horrible, but this is much better than anything without the crosshair could do. So I recommend this tool if you ever need something like that, because you know, it's a very handy thing to have. So you might ask me now, why don't we always use the crosshair and mostly use the why don't we always use a crosshair version? Well, the answer is sometimes you need to visualize what your brush is going to look like, because right now I don't know what my brush looks like, so if I increase the size, I don't know. So it's always handy to uncaps lock adjust your brush to your preferred size, and then you can draw whatever you want. And then if you need to change it again, you can always uncaps lock, adjust your brush, maybe make it smaller or bigger, and caps lock it again, and finish it off. See, you can use the caps lock for many things, like maybe but mostly you use the caps lock to determine the center of the brush tip exactly, so you know where it is, and you know when you need to use it. You can just use the caps lock key. That's it for today. I'll see you in the next video. I'm sorry I haven't been uploading that much, but I'll see you in the next video. Till next time.